And if I recall correctly, one of the statistics that I often reference is I believe it's 70% of injuries to the ACL occur in the eccentric phase while the athlete is landing. So the stronger we are in the eccentric phase, the stronger we're going to be with the force production, because we cannot avoid this eccentric concentric paradigm. And to further discuss the eccentric loads, here's a graph right here, and it shows the difference of force output when we have just a static hold position versus a pre-stretch. So as you can see, the better the tissue releases, the more of a force output that we're going to generate. And here's another graph right here that represents the rate at which the tissue stretches. As you can see in this graph, the slower the tissue stretches, the less force production that we're going to have. The faster the tissue stretches, the more force production that we're going to have. The main focus is not going to be to jump off the box. The main focus is going to be the landing, and we want to land in a squat. We will also discuss breathing in another video. For now, all I want is for us to breathe in and just hold our breath every time that we land. So we will hold our breath for roughly 2 to 3 seconds. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to keep the arms straight out, keep those lats engaged like I discussed. And the purpose is as we jump off this platform, we want to ensure that when we jump, the hip, knee, and ankles are extended. So we're basically perpendicular to the floor. What we want to avoid is to jump in a flexed position where the hip, knees, and ankles are flexed and have a degree to them. So again, we're avoiding this motion here. And what we want to land in the heel, and we'll jump off the platform so that way we are extended fully in the air, arms straight out. We're going to tuck the chin. We're going to look through the eyebrows on the squat.
Huh? Leaner lines? I still have mobility?
We're going to jump into the air ever so slightly. Again, we don't have to make a huge vertical jump. When we move into the jump, soft landing. And if it's possible, I highly recommend that we use some sort of matting for our landing surface. That will help us use an equation called impulse, which is force multiplied by time. The padding on this floor is way better than a concrete or maybe even a basketball court because it takes the peak force and it spreads it out over a longer period of time, which is how football helmets work, or a padding on a gymnastic floor, or even a trampoline.
No titties! No titties!